The principle says that the Constitution of India contains three lists: the Union list, the State list, and the concurrent list. Criminal law is a subject matter in the concurrent list, which means both the state and the union can make laws on criminal law. Principle 2 says that both center and state may enact applicable laws on subject in the concurrent list. In any provision of a law made by the state is repugnant to any provision of a law made by Parliament with respect to one of the matters enumerated in the concurrent list, then the law made by Parliament shall prevail, and the law made by the legislature of the state shall, to the extent of repugnancy, be void. The fact says that after a series of bomb blasts devastated Bangalore in a terrorist attack, the Karnataka state government passed an amendment in the IPC including an offence called causing death through terrorist activities. At the same time, the union government passed a new law called Prevention and Disbanding of Terrorist Organisation Act, that is PDTOA, which had a similar offence. Rakesh Rangila is a person accused of organising the Bangalore blast. Decide. A. Accused will be liable under the IPC only. B. Accused will be liable under the PDTOA only. C. Accused will be liable under the IPC and PDTOA. D. None of the above. Here the correct answer would be C, that the accused will be liable under the IPC and PDTOA, which says that the offence under both the acts is similar and there appears to be no conflict or repugnancy, therefore both the acts are equally applicable.